keep saying you got something for me, something you could love but confess. You've been messing where you shouldn't have been messing. Now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Again folks, this is Wayne Art back with another lesson and something a little bit different today, but I say different, but you know how sort of diverse I am by now. We got These Boots Were Made for Walking by Nancy Sinatra. Great beginner song this one. It's not terribly difficult to play, just some sort of simple open chords in it. Also we got the little rundown, that's quite easy to play as well. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and first of all we're going to go through the rundown, which comes up, you know, pretty much after every chorus in the song. So an easy way of doing it would just be in a run down the A string. We'd start on the 7th fret, we just go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and we play sort of 2 notes on each Okay, now a more effective way of playing it that just gives it that little drone and makes it sound better is if you play that also with a low open E string. So you're playing the E and the A string together, and that just gives us more of a... And when we do the open A string at the end, we'd actually do it as an A5 sort of power chord. So we just play an open A string and the 2nd fret on the D string. And play the A and the D string together. Let's put that together, we got... Okay, and then we go into an E chord. So I'll go over the strumming pattern in a short while, so we're just going to stay on an E there into the verse. So you keep saying you got something for me, something you could love but confess. And we're going to go to an A chord. You keep messing where you shouldn't have been messing. Back to an E, is getting all your best. And then the chorus is a G to an E minor, so we got these boots are made for walking, that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna... We stay on the E minor there, walk all over, and we got the... Back to an E chord. Okay, so you can either do verse 2 exactly the same with an E and an A chord, but I think it's nice to just change it a little bit and do it as an E7 chord and an A7 chord. So there's different ways that you can... Now the way that I do the E7, we just take a regular E chord and we're just going to take the 3rd finger off. The A7 chord, you could either do a normal A7, or I think the one that sounds better if you do a normal A chord and then get the little pinky on the 3rd fret on the top E string. So we got, you keep lying when you ought to be truthing. You keep losing when you ought to not bet. We go to the A7. You keep saying when you ought to be a changing. But you ain't ready yet. Chorus. Boots are made for walking, that's just what they'll do. One of these boots are gonna walk all over. Okay, and verse 3, I think it's quite effective obviously to do it with the 7th chords again. And that is pretty much all you're going to need. That's pretty much, you know, the meat and potatoes of the song. So a strumming pattern that would work quite well in this would be a down, down, up, up, down, up. Down, down, up, up, down. Down, down, up, up, down. So as always, thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. Great beginner song that, and it's a good one to sing and play as well. I really enjoy playing that one. So like I say, hope you all dug it. If you got any other requests for any song, 60s to modern day, that's going to work well on an acoustic guitar, a lot of you know the drill now. You could either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me these days on social media, which I'd appreciate it if you gave me a follow on those platforms anyway. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, and now also Instagram, and that way you can ping me over a personal message, and I do always reply to messages. You just got to respect to get hundreds of requests, so we do sort of have to hemp them a little bit, but don't let that put you off. Please keep the requests coming in, because that's what keeps this channel going. Thanks everyone who's subscribed. As always, I can't thank you enough. Big heartfelt thank you, and people who continue to do so, thanks for all the support. One way that you could help me out, you could hit a little notification bell down there, so every time I post a video up, you're going to get notified. And another way, I think word of mouth as well. Just tell your friends, people you know at work or whatever, work colleagues, people at school, whoever it is that's watching. Because I think, spread the word. If you know anyone who plays the guitar, maybe they're a beginner or they've been playing for a number of years and they'll need a little bit of inspiration, please point them in my direction, because I think they'd really enjoy my lessons. And I hope you do too. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching. And I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.